Hi Leo, welcome to your reading for 2025. Take a look down below for the chapters and click where you want to watch by all means. But I'm going to do the spread now. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is the major arcana for your life lessons, or what can you expect from the energy of 2025 for us Leos. Well, for you Leos. I'm not a Leo. My mum's a Leo, but I'm not a Leo. So, okay, so what can we, what's your life lessons, or, the vibe? What's coming in? Or what is in placement for you for 2025 for life lessons? Okay. The Magician card. Interesting. So, I manifest perfectly what I desire. I do apologize about the lighting. I'm still trying to work this out. It's not helping. Oh, there you go. That's better, isn't it? Bit darker, but here we go. Right, so I manifest perfectly what I desire. Next card we're going to do is how you can approach 2025. So how you can approach 2025. Oh. Darn. Darn it. Right. Should we try again? Right, let's try again. How can you approach 2025 without it like getting carried away? How can you approach 2025? Oh, wow. Right, now bearing in mind, right, I put that back into, because I thought it's too many flown out all at once. So we got the King of Cups coming in. So I am my own anchor. Interesting. Right. Now I'm going to move these. So I'm going to put recent pack. It would make sense, doesn't it, to put it like that? Right. Okay. So recent. So let's have a look at your recent past. Now, each reading is going to be different, guys, for each star sign. So, because I'm playing about, I'm testing myself out here. So, right. So, recent past. We got the 5 of Pentacles. And then your present theme, energy, which could be related to the Magician card. Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. We'll just go with that. All right. Move myself back in a bit more. So outside influences. So your outside influences. We've got the 2 of Wands. Okay, and your hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Six of Swords. Okay, foundations. So what grounds you in 2025? So what grounds you in 2025? New beginnings, all nice. And your near future. So this is what's going to be brought to your attention in the near future. Chariot card. Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to take a swig of my drink. Okay. If you just wanted to skip all this, you can go to the chat. Now I'm looking at this spread and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to say to you, Leos? Right. So this is your like, what energy is coming up with the magician card. Now with the magician card, right, this is about creativity. It's about using everything that you've learned in recent past, for century, years, now you've got it all together, and now's the time to use everything that you've got to create that, create what that thing that you want, So you see on his desk, we've got the cup, which is the motions. We've got the pentacles, which is earth-bound stuff. We've got the swords, which is like, the strifes that we go through, the challenges that we go through. And then you've got the wands, which is representing with the creativity, okay? And it's like a mixed bag that we need to help us through our path along our way, right? So so we're gonna look at the recent past of it all. Is that so this could have been 2024, where you were going through a real bad situation where things was quite blocked. You weren't able to move forward. You felt stuck, felt very much alone. This is something that's like someone's potentially out of pocket. Yeah, they've been potentially out of pocket, and they just didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It was a hard going time of it. The good news about the Five of Pentacles, there is solutions. There's a door that you haven't opened as yet. This door was locked, but the key was right in front of you. But because sometimes when we go into a place of like despair, and we can't think clearly, can we? We can't see clearly. We're unable to sort of, all we can see is what's going on around us, not necessarily the solutions to the problems. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to ask for help and support, and so you can help you through those times, because it's hard to sort of really think clearly when you've got so much against you, or you feel like the world is against you type of vibe. Yeah, this is the recent past. So there's been despair, there's been, but there was a solution around this issue. There was a solution around the problem. Okay. Now I feel like the key was in front of you, and the door, you're starting to unlock it. Okay. Your present theme here is, for the 2025, which is the Page of Swords. So they could like setbacks, trying to figure out things, working things out. Interestingly, I done Libras, and a Page of Swords came out in their energy too. So it's like working things out, right? Trying to figure out things. So you're still in that place where you're not as full on with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you've got some answers now. You've figured out some stuff. Okay, you've had the support, or you're getting the support. If you're not, and you're still stuck in that, look outside for help in these situations, because again, when we're under a lot of stress and anxiety and stuff, it's really hard for us to think outside of the box. It's just impossible, because we can just see what's in front of us. So either way, but I feel for the energy wise of the reading, I feel like we've already like got this solution, but there's still delays going on. There's still like minor problems that you're still trying to figure out, and this is the recent past energy. Okay, outside influences here is like, I feel like a lot of you is turning your back on different situations and circumstances. Okay, and now you're kind of like, you're looking to make those changes, and this is where we've got the manifestation card that's come in to say that we can go create what we want in life. Yeah, okay, but I feel like you're in the early stages, Leo, of getting this in order. Okay, um, but good things are coming, you know, you're, it's like, I feel like for you, Leos, this is a year of preparation. This is the year of to start, the start of the beginning of something new. Okay. Um, yeah, that's how I feel. It's the preparation, your preparation. So it's starting to manifest what you've learned so far. So whatever it is that you went through, now you're able to sort of maybe help others through those difficulties too. But like, again, at the moment, you're still in the early stages of like still getting yourself back on your feet. Yeah, from the challenges that you faced in 2024, or previous years. Yeah, because I feel like this has been a long going thing. This has not been just like, a few issues here and there. This has been ongoing stuff that you've been dealing with. Okay, your hopes and fears with the Six of Swords is like, there's still that contemplation of like letting go. You still, there's still those struggles, although you're quite hopeful that you want change to happen. There's still that element of like, you're holding yourself back a little bit. Okay, with the Six of Swords, there's nothing to fear in this Six of Swords. We still carry some of the stuff that we go through into our future. That's inevitable. We can't, but it gets easier. Things get easier as time goes on. So um although we're like here, you know it's like, don't fear the unknown. I think it's the fear of the unknown in a lot of people. I don't know, from my experience, it's always been the unknown thing. Once I've done it, I feel better about it, but it is like that brand new beginning for you. Okay, so again, I still feel we're in the early stages yet. Okay, with the King of Cups to coming into that, how to come into that energy here is like being your own anchor, being your own support network, knowing what you need, knowing what you want in life. Okay, so there's still some reflection going on in 2025, and that's okay. Okay, we can't, there's no point in rushing things or trying to um push. It's all about, for me, it's about pacing. Yeah, and the King of Cups comes in as a gentle energy, like a fathering figure energy, and it's just saying, you're still trying to work out your wants and needs right now. So, and that is okay. Okay, so we don't have to rush too far ahead where it becomes too much. Take those little steps. Okay, you're gonna feel that pull in 2025. Are just gonna, where you're gonna be like wanting more, wanting to explore more, and that's the influence is gonna govern you in 2025. The foundations that ground you in 2025 is the new beginnings, a new start, a fresh start. Okay, some of you could be moving in a new direction. It could be a new home, or it could be a different place. you know, it's going to be something brand new. Okay. It could be just really small, making small changes, you know, for some, you know, take it where it resonates, but this is going to ground you. Also, I feel like there's a security matter that's going on here. So I feel like you're going to start feeling a bit more secure in your surroundings and feel more protected. Okay, so I don't know if there's been some issues around home environment, you know, that's been creating more stress on that. With the two here, like coming in as a financial, you know, because Pentacles is money, financial. It could have been that there's been some unstableness when it comes to finances. Okay. Excuse me, throat clear. Your like near future is you'll know when to make your move. The Chariot card is about taking the bull by the horns and the reins and going through these challenges. So I feel for Leos, you still got a bit of a challenge, a few challenges to face in 2025, but it's nothing compared to what you've been through before. Okay, so it's almost like it's just more so getting back on your feet. And yeah, it's just getting back on your feet, I feel, you know, and restarting something new. Right. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to look into more in the new future. We'll see advice. You got the Devil card here as the advice card. So it's breaking the chains. Is like in the Rider-Waite deck is you've got two people, they're chained, but they're still free. Okay, so it's knowing that whatever you choose for 2025 is still free will. You know, don't you don't have to do something that you don't want to do. So I feel like there's going to be some challenges of like you feel maybe that you're pushed into a corner a little bit. You can say no. So Leo's is about saying no to things that it doesn't feel right to you. Standing up for what you believe in 2025, you know? Yeah. That, you know, you don't have to, yeah, you got the free of swords. So to me, like, you know, she's tearing herself apart here. Yeah. So you don't try to sort of stick to your core beliefs and your values when you go in making sure it's beneficial in you, is not going to create more stress or more upset, or it's going to, you know, make sure you do things that serves you well here. Be interesting to see what your health and well-being cards are for 2025, comparing and that. So it's also overcoming fears as well, you know, entrapment of our minds. We can get caught up, and you know, that's when we, you know, the fear of the unknown comes in here. Yeah. So knowing I think it's like know thyself for 2025. You're beginning to you're starting a new journey, a new phase. I'm surprised the World card hasn't come out, to be honest, because this is like a change in cycles, and now you're creating something different, you know, something more, you know, that's going to be more beneficial for you in the long run. Yeah. Doesn't look that way, but I'm hopeful because of the Magician card. You know, I'm hopeful for you for the Magician card, where it's standing is just to say, you know, where your desires are in 2025 is, you're being pulled in that direction, and not so much more in the fact of the fear factor of like, I can't move on, there's no point, you're I just feel pulled to do something different or move away from things. Yeah. So we're going to touch on your career, and that's how I'll be back. Okay, so I'm not gonna take the cards away. Oh, don't want that card come out. I'm going to show it. So for your career, what can we expect for 2025 for Leo's career? This could be goals as well. This could be like projects, whatever it is, whatever is relation to you that you're wanting to build into. Okay, so we're making progress here. There's movement going on in your career. There's a bit of giving and taking vibe. Okay, so I feel like that aspect is going to be a lot more balanced. You're going to be receiving just as much as giving. Also could also mean an income increase, but we'll have a look in your finances anyway. Knight of Swords. I feel like you're able to express yourself more in 2025. So releasing the pressures of expectations, that's random, releasing the expectations and being more freer in where you move around your work and your projects and your career. Okay, so I feel like great expression's going to come in work. So work is like busy but enjoyable for a lot of you Libras, right? Okay, interesting. So I'm doing the timestamps as well. I keep forgetting. It's like, go juggle everything here. Right, so we're going to look into financial. So financial, the financial side of it for Leos. Oh, nice, 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 nice. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. And Leo, you're in your card. You're in there, like, you're really embracing your star sign. Yeah. So we come in with the Queen of Wands as the financial thing. So you're able to juggle things better for 2025, where you can feel again more freer to more free. So I feel financially things are going to be, there's going to be improvements. Now she does a lot of research. She really juggles financially. So if it was like an advice card, it'd be saying, pay attention to what you're spending, make sure you're writing things down, really work out a budget system that's going to work for you and your household. Those would be the advice signs there. But I'm feeling really like quite positive with that factor. Okay. There's definitely a change in finances. But I will say for the first 3 or 4 months of 2025, you may find it a bit of still a bit challenging. We have got the Page of Swords here, but as the year progresses, you'll see that there's improvements here. Whether that's because you're gonna feel a bit more freed up with your work environment and stuff, or maybe something is gonna come up on that aspect that is going to be more enjoyable for you. So yeah, you're really homing in into things in 2025. And yeah, like I said, it'd be you know, you might not be feeling that vibration right now, but remember, preparation is key in anything. And like anything, I said to you, like, there's solutions around things, you know. It's not gonna like fix everything, but we can try to sort of like look into things and have more of a direct approach, you know, and try to get our, you know, things, what can we sort of sacrifice to help us cover the baseline of work and stuff. Yeah. Now, around relationships, now this could be any relationship. I haven't put emphasis on a direct thing, but look out for February's. I got some pick your card spreads coming up. Anyway, so let's have a look for Leos for February, for 2025 for relationships. Right, so there's still some issues going on around with relationships. There could be some conflict going on, power struggles happening, or is this the mindset, you know, that you're still trying to figure things out, and there's been some trust issues. I'm waving all my hands about. What's going on? I don't normally do that. Where's my stick? So there could be some elements of trust issues going on as well around relationships. So we're still mentally not quite there when it comes to around relationships. So I don't know if some of you Leos have been going through some challenges around relationships, and there's like a mental block going on. So what would be the advice that we can go to sort of support that or help that for 2025? It's about coming together, team play, and working together. So it's talks, communicating, having those talks, and seeing, you know, helping each other, like the support, finding a support network that you feel supported, but that you feel part of a group. Yeah. So I feel like there's been like some form of separation, and now it's getting into the back of like trying to build up some. And you don't have, you know, trust is built on. You don't have to go in fully into someone to say, right, I'm going to trust you now. It doesn't work that way. It builds up in time. So if this is a mental block that you feel hard, I get it, because I can be very much untrust, you know, I don't trust people very much. But, you know, it's about the effort that you put into it, and just like testing the waters a little bit, getting out of that comfort zone of like, I don't have to tell them every detail about myself. I don't have to, but making the plans, putting the effort in, and seeing what happens, and what doesn't come, what doesn't work is fine. You know, you move on to the next. It's just working out. And I don't mean like love relationships. I just mean in general, you know, you're still trying to figure things out as well. So it's just having a more of a gentle approach when it comes to relationships, and expectations, yeah, on yourself as well as with others as well. Okay. It can represent mental conflict, you know, mind chatter, is creating a wedge between your relationships. So it's like trying to do things like as a team thing, whether that's in the family, you know, your friends or whatever, to sort of like, you know, expressing yourself as well. Okay. Being able to express yourself. Yeah. So we're going to look into health and well-being. All right, so health and well-being. So what does Leos need to know around health and well-being for 2025. Got to take a swig of a drink. Right, Seven of Wands is really owning your power source in 2025. As you can see, she's protecting herself or protecting her energy, okay, from things. Remember, I was saying to you about you can say no. You don't have to be committed fully to everything, yeah. Right, so it's about knowing what's right for you, you know. So if you don't feel comfortable, now there's a fine line between not feeling comfortable and what would it be, there is this fine line of not being comfortable, but you still need to get out of your comfort zone, yeah, to where you feel there's being taken advantage of, or you feel, you know, maybe you got a busy week, but you know, you still say yes to that coffee when actually it could be that you need time for yourself, okay? So having that mindfulness of where your energy is at, where you're not allowing others to affect that energy. And it's interesting, we got the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles around relationships. So I feel like for you Leos, is you're figuring out where you fit into relationships right now, and how you can still carry your own self, you know, that independence, carrying that independence. More advice on the Seven of Wands is Knight of Cups is like having an openness around relationships. I feel relationships is apparent for you. I do see that there is some trust issues going on, and this mental block, I can see the reasons why, because there was conflict in the past. You know, there was like that feeling out, potentially out of pocket, not, you know, things wasn't going in your favor around relationships, something you felt, you know, it, I can see that, and now you're rebuilding yourself out. So it wouldn't surprise me if I'm reading for a lot of singletons in this reading, okay? So it's small gestures, it's small, you know, you don't have to overcommit to things. Just, you know, take your time. Take your time. Nice, steady, slow progress. Oh my God. I missed two. Oh my God. Okay, it's meant to go this way. So I've missed your angel reading, your angel and ancestors reading, what they want to say to you. I got carried away. Okay. Well, it's irrelevant. So we've got two oracle cards decks that I'm going to give you. So this is the angels thing. I will read from the book. I haven't done it for the others, bar the ones I've recorded today. Just to get a different perspective. So what does Leos need to know from the ancestors and angels? Okay, let's have a look. Be open to healing information. Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, be open to. And you look at his wings, it's like they're like expanding. And it really governs these two cards here. Is like you can still be present in aspects and still be able to say no and protect yourself, but still have that openness to things. So I feel like and I did go through this, this kind of vibe. I remember I had like a lot of like situations which was really challenging around my relationships, friendships, lovers, you know. It was just like a really challenging time, and there was a lot of betrayal that went on in the background of that, which then I limited myself and I pulled away from everybody. And I was kind of like in that phase of you can go, you can go, you can go, you don't care. And it it was getting to the point where I had no one around. Right? So it was just like I was limiting, you know, and don't get me wrong, some of it was called for, you know, but there was some where I was so reactive to things that it became detrimental to my relationships, you know. So we can be present with people. You know, you've got your associates, you know, your people that, you know, you got your close network, friends, family, you know, people that you trust, you know, that you would share those things with. And then you've got your associates, people that you work with, people, you know, and you put them, you don't have to delete them all out of your life, or, you know, you can still have relationship, communicational things. So I feel like it's more opening of the heart, opening your heart, in 2025. It's almost like, I get it, because that closed down thing, but now we want to expand and open, and to able to manifest things in our life, we need to have an open heart. We need all the tools that we need, you know, to have that balance. But I'm going to read from the book as well, because it's good to have a different perspective on it. And our Storm's still snoring his head off. Medicine Guardian. Oh, there we are. 108. Okay. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Okay. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that it be your health, relationship, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian as a catalyst healing wand, which represents the capability to heal with the power of will and desire, and a shand a cup, I would say, right? Which represents returning to a state of wholeness. Which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full, but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. Now, I suppose with what I was expressing with the reading, I did feel like there was a parent around relationships, but if you're like a beginning of a new journey, you're starting out and recreating yourself. Okay, so you've been stripped away and now you're rebuilding back up. It would make sense, and we come back home to it's like coming back home to ourselves. In this is a long ass reading, so I do apologize. So yeah, that to me that would really make sense, and what I was saying in the reading, you know, and you know, you're rebuilding yourself back up. Okay. But also it's like, then you've got the challenge of like, now you've got to open yourself up to the world again, you know, after a period of like self-reflection and stuff. And I still see some self-reflection going on with you guys. I do still these, because I do see this is like a new beginning for you, you know, a new cycle. Like, I'm surprised, like I said, the world card doesn't popped out in this reading. But last message I've got for you is going to be the animal card. I tell you what, every spread I've done, it's been different. It's been different. What's going on here? Every spread I've done. Right. Here we go. Interesting. I'm going to put that back because that's already come out. But if it pops back out again, it's meant to be. Right, for Leos. Leo vibration. Advice from the animal kingdom. What we got for our Leos? Decision and action. You're being told to, oh my God, I can't even pronounce that. That's when my dyslexia comes back in. Unequally. That is time to get moving. Set your attention to take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts now. That's really in relation to what I was expressing with the reading. And I don't know what that word says. I'm sorry, guys, but if you can read it, that's great. Because the message is for you, but I can't even pronounce that. Anyway, I hope that helped. Please like and share if you like the reading. Comment below. What was your take on the reading? What could you take out of it? And anyway, I'll see you soon. Take care. Lots of love.